truly speaking, Mamelodi Sundowns is a team to beat. It have more structured team. As we can see, Sundowns now they just brought in Mpule. I don't think they're going to make any more new signings, because they have a structured team. So these other 15 teams, they need to keep on changing, rectifying the mistake they had last season, so that they can at least try to fight Mamelodi Sundowns. So my take on this transfer, on this going and coming of coaches and players, I'm impressed because this team, they've realized their mistake and also they're trying to rectify. I think.
Kululeko my brother Junior Khanya Tukutuku Stizi ngiyabonga bafowethu ngosinathi Ndimande wasemnambithi lo bafowethu ngifuna ukubonga kakhulu empofaneni kulabadlali nje abachithiwe vele ngeke ngisho ukuthi bebe useless cause bebe contribute at some point. So bengifisa kakhulu iChiefs ngathi ngasaya lo mfana ekuthiwa uMahlatsi no Dylan Solomons. Ngiyabonga kula signings awuthiwa sebewenzile okuzitha Gwinika kanye no Dupreez. Ngithi nje Khosi for life.
Molweni madoda amakhulu apha estudio ngibulisa apha kuBradley Kanye kule nonke. Into eyenzekileyo kule week isethusile kakhulu because angasayibona irelease engaka ePSL. Itsho likhulu ukuthi ileague yethu isesezantsi igqitha kho serious kakhulu. Abantu abareleaswe andibabona kakhulu ngabantu besayine contract ngokuna, abanye besayine last season, ababasayine kule window kaJanuary. But ke masibukeleni, iChiefs ndiyayibhema mna nguzuma nangona umntana omntu wenze into enjeyana, but kuyathethwa manje nomntu xa enza iphutha elinjena, kuthethwe naye kuhlalwe naye phantsi, maybe kanye bengathanda uStuart Baxter lamfa, so esenza into ezinjeyana. U-Athazwana namfa ifana uthethe naye before athathe isigqibo sokuthi makakhululwe iChiefs. Kweli cala lePirates hayi akakhutshwa poison pha, uDavids akabiyo poison. Kusenofight impela noScreamer Chabalala, ndisatsho namhlanje abantu bePirates bayandithuka xa ndithetha loo nto leyo. Asiyindawo siyiPirates, even nochairman wethu ndiyamblame uTata uKhoza Mshem, awuxolo ngothetha loo nto leyo madoda. uTata uKhoza akekho serious nePirates, akekho serious uTata uKhoza ngePirates madoda, ngeke ayikho le. Uba thina sifuna ulungisa iPirates, we have to find ukuthi sikukhupha uFloyd noScreamer, emva kutata uIvan Khoza ahambe iimatches zePirates njengabazinye iichairmans zePSL, sasiyodlala ifinal leNigeria.
Good afternoon, DSK TV. Okay, this is Lemohang here from Pretoria. From my side, as a Makosi fan, I'm very happy with all the latest development. If you look at from the players that have left the team, during this transfer period, I think the management and the new coach, I think they've done a good job, because we can't keep on building on the old players. It means we'll never be able to know where the issue is with the team. So I think by getting rid of the old players and building on especially the youngsters, I think that's going to be a good approach for, especially we know Atazwani, he likes young boys, young players. I think it's going to be very exciting season for Kaizer Chiefs in the new season. For me, I'm very happy that going from here, we can build on new players. But for the past, how many years now? 8 years, we've been building on the old players. And then, look at the result. So I think from here going forward, Chiefs, they know what needs to be done. If players are not giving the result, find the players that will give you the result. I know it's not going to be easy for Arthur Zwanim and Dylan Shepard, but we are very hopeful for some exciting season, which obviously if you can get 1 or 2 caps, well, we'll be very happy.
Hey, Sanbonani, this is Sumi, and you're listening to Massive Metro.
Right, welcome back to Massive 11. Massive Metro is the name of the station. The name of the show is Itiski on Massive. My name is Ngurule Kunkeo. I'm with Justice Shabalala, Ufensa Pile High, Junior Khanye and Tso Vilakazi as well. Jeez, man, there's so many things that we've just touched on. If you've missed the show at the beginning, we spoke about Amazulu and the developments there with Maritzburg United. So many, they call it spring cleaning. But I think it's winter in Joburg.
Yeah, I just spring cleaning bad. The timing's wrong. Something's wrong somewhere. I spring cleaning banda. Keep me pete, keep ngaphandle winter. Hayi sebenza kanjalo
This is the best time to do it.
No. Kulego now. You are late when you do that now.
So.
You plan when you do these things. You play Kulego, you sit down and plan and say, once we start the second round the league, that's what you plan for in next league.
But ukusayina nokurelease kwenzeka ngoJune.
Kulego, once for me now, it tells you that you are not sure what to do.
No, so
let me tell you,
there's no other time go football where you can do it besides January. No June in terms of release and
yes, yazi Kulego wenzani. Let me put it to you so that you don't understand why you are late. Kulego, you put your plan with okay, Zalile na go January, 6 months lena. And the magic of the 6 months just for next season. Sinida Umbule, sifuna Dipruza, sifuna Macheke, sifuna Mtanzane. That's what you plan. And then now, immediately the last game of the season. Thank you very much. God bless you. I don't have to wait for any other.
So the last game of the season was last week. So
yeah, and then on Monday. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Okay,
then
Mr. Khanye, Sipombule for Mamelodi Sundowns. That one we didn't see coming. We knew. I think every time there's a big player, every time when a big player that's supposed to go somewhere, I always know who Sundowns is in the picture. Because we know what is South African football and we know who has the money and says Ubano serious. But I think at some point in Galenkatu Mike Makap Berakulu Mangala situation, he kept on mentioning Chiefs. I remember Mlalele Ukakasi FM and he kept on mentioning he does a Monday show there I think between 6 and 7 every Monday. He kept on mentioning Chiefs. And Bakulu Mangombolu Guti, he's not a healthy person to be around with training. Training yakona is not good because une attitude nan. Lo and behold, he's now a Mamelodi Sundowns player. It's official. What do you think about that? You asked me a question when I told you about this. You said, what does it mean about it? Ukuba serious go Chiefs, ne Orlando Pirates.
Yeah, credit to Petrus Motsipe, the chairman, Gutanga Chachabantu, man. I've never heard the guy, me play alamba lapa, akhulume in a pet way. Or a treaty play which he alambelela khona. Ngenza example, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Umbulu, I'm sure the chairman, if we said no with Sundowns, bengeka sign. Nkulego, if it's ngaba nevar, mange studio ngokubuza we confirma. Ngithi mina Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando Pirates are serious now.
Yeah.
They needed such player. Le players khuluma ngale play lifana nabo Thabo Moki, similar type. Sikhuluma nge-identity angithi. If babuyela back ku-identity bathi balungisa kwempela for real ngikhuluma nge-Kaizer Chiefs ne-Orlando Pirates. La mfana uyambala ku-class noma ngeke maybe but sikhuluma nge-modern football uyakhona bombheka i-type of a player if you identify him is similar like uThabo Moki la mfana similar uPatrick Mbuthu. For me yena usho similar yena ku-Pirates abantu abanjengabo yena butho similar ngoba le mfana yakwazi ukumakhe kwazi ukudlala attacking midfield utho ukuthi bekamshanga ukhashaza but it depends on coaching modern player be arrogant ebholeni you needed that player arrogant usana buthi praise they've got speed similar like Abukhama who's going to supply them awuna umuntu own midfield that portal al owner ngokudlala athi mina ibhola when you got the ball I'm here ngisebenziseni or mina ngizoyilungisa ngi1 you needed somebody that is got individual brilliance who's a team player who's coachable HS second look at his age qala so mfana wami bangahlala naye phansi ukuthi if you going to do this here at Orlando Pirates or Kaizer Chiefs this is what you want to do about you icontract ibe nama clause bebangayilungisa kanjalo secondly Kaizer Chiefs didn't want to take out money in Orlando Pirates the answer is simple but sometimes because babona ivalue nokubaleka umfana is going to 80 value ngeke ayidrop because singakhuluma lokho esikushoyo like it or not noma ngabe kanjani either way la mfana uzosiforce ukudlala yalazi ibhola star player lisa he represented under 20 graduate under 23 kumele basibheke leso international team Kaizer Chiefs should have looked at such as things yabo yalazi ibhola ubudlalile ku SuperSport iSuperSport ihluphile bona abo Chiefs abo Orlando Pirates and each and every team was consistent just behavior njengoba ngisho bekunendlela bebangenza ngayo iSundowns is a big team i-team compete weekend year Champions League they won triple now na last year knowing ukuthi baphethe ama player ngakanani yilento le goes back kulabantu bathi yabona mangabe ni technical team you've got identified people kuma right areas kunama player kuKaizer Chiefs if unomuntu oke wadlala njengoThabo or Dr. Khumalo Robani ozoba influential owazi ibhola akhulume nechairman uthi chairman I raise my hands I put my head on the block sign him you needed to appoint Kaizer Chiefs.
What if SuperSport says it's 15 million?
I-Chiefs angeke bahlule nePirates leyo mali if babhadala ucabanga international njengoSamino Kovic noKambule babhadala malini. So if you can be honest ngithi mina ngemali akaKambule noSamino Kovic no Agay even a salary umbule can you pay him? He's South African, look at his age. Than paying those people about 6 nabo Carlos experienced players that they can't give you fuck on. Uyangazi ngithola nguleko. So mina I will be honest bringing ngikhuluma ngoSamino Kovic, Kambule what is his name again? Ngikhuluma ngabantu ababuya ngale international.
Akumu again.
Another that guy. Now Carlos Nyambale's experience play package. Investor kulo mfana South African representative twina kubafana bafana izomsebenza South Africa.
I do suspect that there was an interest but kuhambe ngokuthi ubani nemali.
Okay leyo ivar ne okay mameni nemali
I do suspect ukuthi
okay khona boteko laba maembasada khona bo Thiani Mabunda lapha ungizwe kahle khona bo Peter Ndlovu Esrom Nyandoro sikhuluma ngama legend we club khona people uRulani Mkwena khona uManqoba Ncikazi uManqoba Mnqithi khona uSteve Kompela kuleko noma ngabe chairman ithi ayibamba imali if these people they influence bayidlalile igame bayazi club they want things with the team if they sit on board but chairman ayikabi we asking bakhulume bodwa before we need him phela ku Sundowns enye into abayenza grand they don't just sign a player bebamfuna umfana the space sakhe besikhona when they sit down ba check iChampions League ukuthi beseleka happy they saw ukuthi mhlambe saleka la. They don't just sign a player. We need to be honest. As much as him you pay, so Kaizer Chiefs because of he playing, I'm going to chairman with the reason I understand they have good sign.
Okay,
Mr. Ngeo.
Sibombule is a Sundowns player, sir.
Yeah, no, mfethu ayikho enye indlela
and ngoJanuary bathole uTebogo Mokoena.
It tells you ngokuthi iSundowns they know what they want and they'll go for it, even though I would say mina they took time ukuthi baze bamsign uMbule, but you know Nguleko Umbule is a player that can play for Chiefs, is a player that can play for Pirates. Yes, for Sundowns also he can because he's a quality player. But why I'm mentioning Chiefs and the Pirates is that even in the history of both teams, they used to have players like that.
Yeah.
They used to have a player like Usipombule, abo the late Pototo Khanye, abo Oprilinkwan. Those players innocent now. We are good Chiefs lapana, abo Frank Mankuwa, abo Donald Escuse. You know, abantu beba arrogant de polluin. You know, a good passer they arrogant de polluin, but yeah, kulego we sizokhuluma sikhulumile but uwari yami one uyodlala kuyiphi midfield laphayana manje. Because you still have Ukapinga that he always raises his hand every time akadlala. You still have Domingo, Mayema, Mshishi, Mabuya, then Mbali kuchali phela ngoba.
Yeah, we're talking attacking midfielders.
Yeah, so Sanum Kulisi again, it's gonna be tough for him. Very, very,
yeah,
very,
I agree, but I think it's good enough that he can make he can find a way.
Yeah, but I think it's
gonna be a problem for the other players because Yena is good enough to
yes
to force himself on the squad.
That's why my worry is there, because when you look at Mayema, he deserves to start.
Ukwenza kwakhe uBustoti Junior uMbule losing a little bit of his weight, and Mike McCabe has been open about that. To lose the weight, he wasn't training seriously. What do you tell him now? If you win the chance to call him and what do you tell him now? Because he was forcing a move, burning bridges, and we knew South Africa will be as Now you are at the weight that you find yourself in. The mindset ya kumeli shinja man.
bengizomka incwadi yamcala igeresi ngifamxoxa nafile kunjani boy mina incwadi bese ngihlala naye phansi ungavayi ngibhayibisi mina i-long life yena asha itiye or whatever ngimtshele one boy bheka la this is another opportunity kumele nje usane Sundowns must go back to Stan uyoxolisa kuphela noma ngabe awenzini kusuthorela kuphela umfonele cela uxolo I've messed up tell him abone ukuthi uyintwana Stan is working with so many players say sorry just awusipar boy ngicela ungixolele ngiyenze ubuntwana bengifuna le move ngendlela wrong bengibona ngathi mangenza so kuzoba grand was influence behind me ngoba beyikhona influence ukuthi yenza so bakambise but he's supposed to think with those people ngizoba need in future because uSuper Sport ikhaya mina nkuleko bengizwenza kanjani another thing engizoyicela yabona now kuSuper Sport beyifihlekile ngithi noma ngabwenza amablanda bamcover now he's going to be charged by the performance the salary the contract that he has signed and ukuphendula kule question ebuza utso Sundowns when they sign him kune Champions League bazomsebenzisa i-depth yabo bayisebenzisa na ku Champions League
you can only play 11 players
but what I'm saying lo mfana ukhulumene elinye point mina ngibona kuyinkinga ku the players that they've got because it's
a challenge for those
dribbling wizard Sundowns now they've got players who can play as a team two touch one touch lo mfana skillful lo mfana can make a way so nkuleko mina bengizomtshela ngentwana Fede Bheka ngicela ungenze i-videos manje iPitori ne-Jozi similar bahlukanisa isiganga probably i-Sundowns club enkulu isethi standard iwin i-triple manje is the current team that they're on top i-media is always on the team because of our results ntwana ama-player lawo you've never had any single mistake ngawo in terms of behavior you cannot kuthi iqale ngawe you are given another chance credit to your agent bakunikile i-platform mfana yazi ngicela ungenzeni awudlali bhola boy you will drink alcohol before i-grant ikusele boma ukuthi uthole imali e-grant a month or uzophuza utshwala mfana makayenza boma 60 for now
he's not going to wait until 60
no advice because
I get it that's what you will tell him honestly
can you drink it for ilo masika inyuku yakhe sika retire mfana for now can you build this profile because kunama expectation but not really ukuthi khona into ayenzile special that kunento abayibonile abantu but manje mina enze ku big team futhi nkuleke is no longer playing for Super Sport is going to be judged by performance nale salary ayitholayo kune amount ephumile definitely so lento bekazenza nkuleke one mistake now I can tell you kuyefana nalo mfana uPhakamani Mahlambi because now he was bought Sundowns play kwaba neikandani bam protect let's go where's he now uNkulunkulu asixolela ngipromote into njengelo South Africans but he has killed himself uNkulunkulu asixolela the boy must learn man as well.
All right, before we go to the break, so Super Sport United is developing players for Mamelodi Sundowns. Aubrey Modiba, Tebogo Mokoena, Onyango, Grant Kekana, Jeremy Brocky. The list is endless.
Can I make you laugh? Super Sport development is Sundowns. Maritzburg development Pirates. Uyabona ukuthi more well isn't as fun. Can you see that?
Because Maritzburg developer no coach for the Pirates.
You know, Asian Kulego. Yeah, man. Super Sport what else can they do, Kulego? There's nothing else. I mean, there's a developing players. Sundowns are there, but
whenever they're short of money.
There's nothing wrong kokota line next door ngicela unginikeze isinko lapha noshukela ngizakubuyisela nini so mase ngikubuyisela ngeke ngizothenga lesake elikhulu noshukela netiye elikhulu ngithekele kokuncane that's how kwenzakala kakhulu but nkuleko you know we just need to be realistic now, especially when it comes to the boy. I said it I think 2 weeks back, Uguti. Players, they need to understand, Uguti, whatever action ayenzayo is going to come back to him.
Yeah.
So whether coach Tanda management Tandi, whatever the case may be, but when you've been given an opportunity to go to the field of play, you've got only one mouth. It's your legs. So if now they closing that opportunity of you using your legs to talk, then there's going to be a problem. So I just hope the boy is going to learn that no one is bigger than the game. You know, this game, we had top players.
All right, it's Massiv 11 and Massive Metro. Thank you very much for those comments. So we need to talk about Kaizer Chiefs. We've reserved it for the last 15 minutes of the show. We'll play your voice notes, 3 or 4 of them. When we come back, we'll wrap up the show. There's 15 minutes left. We'll wrap up the show with Bernard Parker, with Kambula.
I want the top man.
Akamu again. And so many players.
Hello, my name is Sheikh Mashaba. You are listening to the Massiv 11, the mecca of football lovers.
Like my brother, Junior Khanye, Tso Vilakazi, Minjani Kwenu. Mina, I think Chiefs, got the players letting at the Fambisa, they've done a good thing. Yeah, you know, those players, man, like some of them, they've been there, like, you know, for more than 7 seasons. I've achieved like a chum at all. Yeah, so I think Chiefs, like, they've made a right decision, though I'm not sure you coach Yabona. So as for Pirates, Kwabafambisi Fadlu David, yeah, I think like it's a good thing, like, you know, if you can check like philosophia Fadlu David na culture Pirates at Fambelan, they don't go like hand in hand, mabon. So yeah, I think Pirates in this is why Fambisi Fadlu David. As for Amazulu, I think like Badabaka fighter for relegation this season. So that guy Utile, like ka soccer, like unprepared. He doesn't know how to run this club, mabon. So yeah, have a lovely day and Kululoko.
Good afternoon, Kulego, my brother. Now with Junior Khanye. Mtowazani from Mafias. I'm a KC supporter. First of all, ngiyawujabulela umsebenzi lo iChiefs ewenzayo ngokuhambisa ama-player and futhi ngathi ngalona nabaningi iChiefs kumele hambise from 14 or 15 players and recruit fresh players, and I'm very disappointed we didn't get Ombule species chasana nabo Stebe, but otherwise we'll see next season what is enjani. Pirates could
Inkululeko, my brother, ngibulisa uJunior Khanye, ngibulise kanye naye uTso Vilakazi. I'm an Orlando Pirates fan, but let me just comment and say I'm very proud of the White Chiefs, and I'm fully behind whoever who's responsible for ukungavuseleli contract labadlali abahambile. Ama-team lawo amakhulu, ama-Soweto Giants, Kaizer Chiefs and the Pirates, like we deserve to have quality players. I'm a Pirates fan, but I'm very
Nguleko, my brother, ngivusele nakuwe Junior Khanye. So no, it's been great lokubona abadlali babacosha, more especially Chiefs, because seriously kunebadlali who don't deserve to wear that badge. So I'm very very excited, and today I was more excited ngesi Bernard Park uhambile.
Wow, what a lovely week for football. I would like to thank Kaizer Chiefs. I think they're moving in the right direction. Getting Udupris, that's a good thing, and the center defend, and releasing quite a number of players who I feel are quite unfit for the Kaizer Chiefs side, which wants to play the type of football.
Sibingelele lapha e-studio ku-Massive Metro. Ulungelo Mpelo waseGlen Kophathu semafikeng emabatho. Ngithi mina ngijabule kakhulu ngento eyenziwe eKaizer Chiefs, and kubonakala engathi ushintsho olukhulu liyeza. Labadlali abadedeliwe bekumele bekuphoqa ukuthi bededele, and namhlanje
Inkululeko, my brother, kunjani? Ngibulisa wena, ngibulisa uJunior Khanye, ngibulisa uTso Vilakazi. Ubongani? Kuphumelela lona la eGrahamstown. Yeah, I think decision right lenziwe iKaizer Chiefs kuba i-release lama-players lawa esithi ama-veteran, ngoba abanikezi need Kaizer Chiefs going forward. So ithini reason yokubakhipha ke xa benganikezi needs i-Chiefs going forward. So ngcono uba-release and then try to restructure i-team lapho sobona ama-young stars. Yeah, I think Kaizer Chiefs.
This is Brian Spider-Man Baloy, and you're listening to Massive 11, Mecca of football lovers.
All right, welcome back to Massive 11 and Massive Metro. The name of the show is Itiski TV on Massive Metro. My name is Gulea Konkeo with Junior Khanye, Tso Vilakazi, Offensive Player High, and Justice Shabada. Thank you so much for all those voice notes. We tried in the last marathon to put as many voices as we can, keeping in consideration the limitation of the time as well. It seems unanimous. A lot of the Kaizer Chiefs fans are generally happy with what's happening there. We'll talk about that in a moment. But what I do want to remind you about is the fact that this is not new. It's not the first time that we've been highlighting that you need to clean out. And I said to Tso a few moments ago that, number one, you are cleaning out, which is good, but let's keep an eye on who you replace those players with. Let's get through it then, gentlemen. Bernard Parker. Kambule. Who else? Anthony Akamu Ake. Cardoso. Manyama. There's so many of those players. Let me start with you. So, your reaction to everything that has happened, keeping in mind there's Ashley Dupree, Nozita Kwenika, and I think Sitebe is on the pre-contract as well, who are coming into Kaizer Chiefs. These movements, what do you make of them?
Nguleko mfethu ukhuluma nje iqiniso. Ezinye izinto kufanele ukuthi zenzeke man. But now you ask yourself ukuthi when you more release or release a striker, kumele ufake striker. More release left back, kumele ufake left back. So that's where my concern is. Because I can see Chiefs, they're releasing Akpe, Cardoso and all of that. But when you still again you look at them, Wasainile, Tipruza, Lapana, and then in Olontuza, Nalofana, Roban, Machik, Urban.
It was Machek at the beginning.
Oh, yes. Yes. Lapana, a move, okay. -1, Wanago, Cardoso, but Akpe, Bakas. Sitebe for me now. Yafana no Gutingabe, Bakasaka Hamburg. It's one of the same.
That's
thing.
A good point.
That's one of the same thing for me because the only thing I would say, I believe Juguti, if Bakas had been given a fair chance, he was going to show the quality because a couple of games when he's in the team, you could see good. This boy, he can make a difference in the team. But other than that, you can release 13 players. But in those 13 players over release, we need to look at the players that you are bringing in, and we look at the quality again. You cannot go down.
To drive across. So, what must they do now? They've released players. People are happy, and I'm sure maybe 2 or 3 more will still leave.
Yeah.
But now, how do they replace? Where do they go? Sipombole is missed, and other players are missed too. I mean, you were saying they could have hijacked Umango from Orlando Pirates.
Yes,
for
easily, Gulego. You can see good Umango now. Gulego. This is business. This is football. We all competing in this game. So you wait for the right moment. When you see that Mango, he's got problems there. You wait for him. He says, "I'm available." You go and get him. Because when you look at right now, once Tipruza gets injured, it's a problem again.
I think front three will be good, because they have come up with Ashley Dupree and Keegan Dolly. Maybe Umango would have added value for sure.
Yes.
But front three looks good. I don't know how they're going to sort it out to go to Bazula, but front three it does look good.
I was not going to play Ulontuza and go front three Utoli. I was going to play behind the three.
All right.
Utoli.
Okay, Mr. Khanye, your take on everything that happened with Chiefs.
Yeah, first of all, Victor, my check. Situation yakifana nalo mfana ukutumela. You cannot utabuya kubaroka top goal scorer figure Orlando Pirates anga imhluli Orlando Pirates and went to Maritzburg and score goals come Sundowns Mthenge. Now he's struggling, not even making 18. Iyafana Kaizer Chiefs product yabo from development. He has never raised the hands even with Stellan Poch. They can bring him back. You understand?
That was my mindset. When we look at the top 5 centre backs, we don't mention him. So why are you going
not
back?
Even a content of a play of the young play of the season or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's a problem. Season so it's not good enough to play for Kaizer Chiefs. It's like Labantu Bambisa or Shinchini Sukado so never found the difference is age. That's all. The boy is young but not dala. So it doesn't even pick out the talent. For me, I'm sorry. Good Chiefs. This boy, Tipri, is very good player. Improve, coachable, but to send the coaching foot. And Patum Nandi. Yabona, we need to be honest. Very deserved with Taida. Yeah, Yabona Tipri is truly speaking. he deserves to go there. I'm sure the confidence will be high. Yabo, the confidence will be high. Attention azoyithola naku-national team manje umnyango ne-Europe isemnyango angaze ngithola than kutawe Stellenbosch. Yes, I mean if you denta yenzile kule age is only 22-21, he deserve age. There's room for improvement with proper coaching. I-coaches ezosebenza nangaye finishing ngoba manje uyasho ukuthi yes improve nkuleko lo mfana lo uyadeserve kuba lapho. So with players abahambise ngikhuluma ngabo Castro if ngizwe kahle.
Oh yeah, Castro as well.
Yeah,
so many.
One, just ukukubalela. I'm sorry why they sign abantu abanjengabo Manyama.
Kambule.
Top man baba.
Ngicela uphendula cala nga. Awuthi ngicela nangayo Kambule. Kaizer Chiefs. Ubambe kenza assessment with those players. Ngikhumbula ngabo Kambule, Saminikovic, Agay, Lazarus Kambule. You cannot, my brother. If Kaizer Chiefs beba sticker to their culture, identity, those players are fit at all the system of Kaizer Chiefs.
Absolutely.
If we could be honest,
I think just to add on that, there's a lot of people that asked me that questions. Couple of people were asking me, Ngulego, who is the scout at Chiefs? Because the minute they started releasing these players, people started asking me that question.
They were supposed to see Guti, but check it out when you talk about striker. They had players who are very dynamic, like Pambili. Players are very, very skillful up front. Because the game here flow. But attack on engel, you need wingers, but na part direct bebaya. Anybody who suka la immediately look at bebanga kora. Who identify them players, especially international players. The one to represent my country, not even their country calling them internationally. Nkulma okay, Nagovic. Pakas, yes, for me, Nam. He's supposed to be given a chance out here. Polialas, they are out here. Ugutinje all the coaches that were trebulele confident. Bamfaka na Bokatsande, Ukhamega one, Bafika la coach. They never gave him that platform for me now.
I think there's something to do with agent. You know, sometimes when you're a player, you get caught up in a situation where a team is trying to teach your agent a lesson because there's no footballing reason. I could reason where he should not be playing.
Yes. So I think Upakas is situation yake unfair. Ile obome isukuthi ba wina bopala to khona Iniesta. It's same situation. Kuyeka name is I don't know it deep kakhulu as usho. But lama player lawo ngabalile mina. Even Castro as well. Castro bekumele bamcheck ukuthi how he's scoring at Sundowns and bringing Chiefs ne Sundowns. Truly speaking, we can be honest as much as we can. Ngendlela Pirates and Chiefs badlala ngayo. It's different than Sundowns kule, we need to be honest. No uyathanda uthandi. Yes, Kaizer Chiefs, we understand they play Sundowns in terms of abo piano the way phela ye passing game yabo. Especially bayenza ngemodern manje badlala ngama department dala baphasana Sundowns.
Shusha NLP.
Dala bayenza le nto leya. Iwe yabo individual presence they never believe, but Kaizer Chiefs and the Pirates, they had wingers. They're skillful players than Sundowns. Abantu Sundowns noma ngabe bekwazi ukuthi pass bekunokuzoba noSkarango bese akuyajike 3 players. They more concentrated out Tso Vilakazi. They had players noma ngabe team ayidlala kahle 2 izoreza isandla. They had players whereby i-coach bayimamela but banengqondo yabo. Players are gifted, players are solve the situation grounded. Not with a coach solve the situation ngaphandle. Not stereotype players. So ukuthi identify these players mina ngibone balahle direction. Another thing I can ngizoyibeka. Right, releasing these players is a good sign. Number one, developmental yebo ngisabona kusele unseki. I don't mind unseki for coaching harmony. It's understandable as coach harmony. It doesn't know the team. It can't take up again. I can tell you again. And still basasebenzisa le ngqondo leya. Mazolanda bu Victor Machek, we need to be honest, there's no player angeba yeke abumbule kulego.
Zitha kwenika.
Sorry kwenika bekuma check yeah. Formally Machek. Yabona moye kumbule bra. Uye kumanga. It tells you ukuthi business is keeping the same. Just change ubuso nje. Sapusha same they did a good thing by signing the South African coach Ata, but Shilu Ata did well as a coach, as a player. Not as a coach, it doesn't have experience with bang expect ama.
By the way, Augustine Mulenga no Justin Shonga are available for free.
Abuban.
Ushonga uvayile
kwiSekhukhune. Angeke Chiefs imsign usho. Very talented.
No Mulenga na.
Yabona if uye kumango. Yabona mina Shonga. Yabona lo Shonga kule kumlengo nyambona. Le Shonga. Le star le is unfortunate uthola ama coach whereby they don't akuna structures properly kuBoSekhukhune. Ama expectations were maning. Iteam bengekho balance, it was not supply enough. So supported enough even ama midfielder. So mina ngikule kungithi kuwe. i-development structure i-Kaizer Chiefs, can they restructure development? Mina for now ngizocela lama team ay-2 Chiefs and Pirates, can they go back there abaqine la qala? And about mina angazi ukuthi uPalashos nangu la iJozi still there, utso uyaringa na is here. Ngiyezwa khona ubani uMandli out yam, I see what he's trying to do, but the experience that Palashos is got, and with the repetition ama-player providile bona botsuo mfethu sikhuma iqiniso bodukuduku selmathunzi bona bolizini manyathelo players abafike benza mehluko da bringing these coaches lapha bangayazi club nisabaphethe the same method.
Bongane Zungu, they say is available but urenga no Sundowns so
yes ukuthi khiphana amachankura hayi ukuthi abana
asana yazi kuleko a problem
bayakhala balandele ngombule but uZungu is still loading as well.
And when the team is winning, imali vele it's money, and again tinabantu, we only know the champions. If you are a loser, we don't talk about you. You are a loser, but we are leader.
Profile.
Kambula. I told men, but for I Simba.
I can in next.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the show. Thank you very much for watching us. Enjoy the weekend. There's international games playing. Thank you for listening to us.